getting off an overnight bus, I dropped off my backpack and headed to get some breakfast. I also explored the city a little bit, despite feeling like an absolute shell of a human. I am currently in my hostel in Stockholm, kind of just running away. I'm so worn out. I spent all day walking around because I couldn't check in until 2. And now I'm just laying in bed eating these true dates, which are so delicious. I've almost finished the whole packet. And they're so yum. That's probably just how I'm going to spend my whole afternoon, because I really can't be bothered. I've had a big day and a big night, so I'm feeling it now. Yum. So I have spent all morning just walking around the old town, and it was so pretty and I had so much fun. But now it's time for me to get my first cardamom bun of the trip. Well, of Sweden. I had one in Copenhagen. But I'm so hype. Literally, this is what I came here for. So I'm going to go and get that, get some lunch as well. Just making sure no one's in the hostel. I get really nervous. I'll probably do a sit-down chat later in like a park or something. But for now, I'm going to get my first cardamom bun and coffee and have a FIKA moment. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's what I'm feeling. And I'm very excited, so yay! Hello. Currently sitting under a tree in a park. I still get super anxious filming in public, but it's okay. I'm convinced that the tree is hiding me, even though it's definitely not, and everyone can see, but that is okay. I have had a really good day today, actually. I just came back. I went to this cafe for lunch and to get a cardamom bun and some coffee, and I also really wanted to read my book and journal for a while, which I did. I bought this poetry collection in Copenhagen called There Lives a Young Girl in Me Who Will Not Die. Whenever I read poetry, I feel like I just kind of read the words and skim through it, and it all goes over my head, and I never take the time to actually get into the poem. And so I sat down in the cafe and just kind of read each poem and then journaled and wrote reflections on it. And then I ended up getting into a conversation with these 2 girls that were sat next to me. I never got really their details. I can't really remember their names, but it was really, really nice. I just love people, and I think solo traveling can get a bit lonely, but at the same time you meet so many more people than I would have if I was with someone else. Even last night I went out with these girls who were in the same room as me in the hostel, and it was so fun. And then when we were out, we met some other people from the same hostel, so that was really fun last night. Yeah, I just feel like I've met lots of cool people this trip. It's also just really peaceful in this park, so I honestly might sit here. I think that's the plan for the rest of the day. We'll just be finishing my journaling, relaxing, and sitting in a park. I feel like I've yapped enough. Oh shit, my battery's running low. Okay, so I'm actually going to stop filming now because I want to have battery for the ABBA Museum tomorrow. Anyway, okay, bye! This morning was spent back at Stora because I was desperate to try more of their offerings. I spent time sitting outside and taking in my surroundings before walking over to the ABBA Museum, which is where I spent the next few hours. is my Swedish candy taste test, but there were people in the room, so here we are. First up is the bubblegum flavoured Bobs. This one was the softest out of all the lollies I tried and had a delicious flavour. I gave this a 7 out of 10, but it could have been higher. Next up was the pink Bubs. I'm not sure what flavour it was, but I really liked it. It didn't get caught in my teeth too much, and after much deliberation, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Then I tried the banana flavoured one and I really liked it, although it was a little bit more tough than the pink one, but it was probably just stale, so because of that I also gave it a 7. The final Bubs was the pink and yellow sour one. I didn't really like the lemon side, but the raspberry side was yum and a perfect amount of sour, so overall it was a 6. I have come to realise I don't really like this style of lolly, but it did have a nice watermelon flavour and a good amount of sour, so overall I gave it a 4. This one was the same style, but the inside bit was a little softer. Pink berry flavoured lollies are always my favourite, and I liked how sour this one was, so I gave it about a 4.5. While I hate black licorice, I find the raspberry one always goes hard, so this one wasn't anything special, but it was still good, so I gave it a 5. I'm not sure if this was one of the Swedish fish, but it was a fish in Sweden. Despite being so unassuming, it was very yum. The flavour and sourness was also good. I gave it a 6, but it probably deserves higher. Now, this is where I'm confused because I didn't like the chocolate ones as much, but I still rated them the same as the lollies. Anyway, I believe this one had peanuts inside, perhaps some kind of peanut butter. It wasn't what I was expecting, but still nice. I gave it a 7. Okay, this one was not it. It was a chocolate-coated banana marshmallow thing. The banana flavour was bad, didn't taste like real or fake banana. The chocolate immediately disappeared and it was just weirdly soft. I gave it a generous 3.5. This one was fine. The chocolate was mid and lacked flavour. It had a caramel filling which was also very strong and sweet. I gave it a generous 6. And that was it. So thanks for listening.